This is why having storage batteries is definitely the future, even when you've got solar as well. With spiralling energy costs, how can you be smarter with your electric usage? With these bad boys, I'm about to tell you how that is possible. I've been with Octopus on the Octopus Go Tariff for the last 12 months since I've had a smart meter fitted. And what I was paying was 25p for the day units, and for the night units I was paying just 5p. The night units start at 12:30 a.m, go right through till 4:30 a.m, as you can see here in these screenshots. Now from November the 2nd, which is tomorrow, that original tariff ended, and like all tariffs, all electricity providers, the price has gone up because of the global issues with gas and energy. So now my rate is going to be 41p for the day units, so that is from 4:30 a.m right through to the following morning at 12:30 a.m. That is a day unit. I'll be paying 41p, and for the night units it's gone up from 5p up to 12p for a night cheap rate unit cost. So how can we all be a lot smarter with our energy usage, given the fact that we're all having to pay more for our electricity? Well, obviously with those cheaper rates, you can charge your EVs on the EV Go tariff between 12:30 and 4:30 a.m. But there's other things you can do as well. You can get the washing machine on, a timer, so you do your washing through the night. But also you can charge your storage batteries, and I'm going to explain why that makes so much sense. So yeah, with battery storage you can be even smarter, because with the Go tariff it's primarily used for EV owners, but it's not just for EVs. So you can do anything with that tariff window. You can fill your storage batteries. I am also heating my SunAmp heat batteries, which provide our hot water, charge the EVs, get the washing done, etc, etc. So as you can see here from my Energy app, one night last week I looked at the weather forecast. It was going to be abysmal the next day, pretty much like it is today, and the previous day there was very little solar. So I set the inverter to fill my storage batteries and to do all those various jobs that I described, culminating the fact that I used 50 kilowatt hours of energy on the cheap rate through the night. So as you can see, I filled my eNero with 28.7 kilowatt hours of energy. The SunAmp heat batteries, I added 6.8 units of electricity, and the home, which also includes the storage batteries, I added 15.4 kilowatt hours, totaling just over 50 kilowatt hours that I'd filled. Now, for the limited 4-hour window, charging at 3.5 kilowatts, I went from 15% state of charge in my storage batteries right up to around 50% in that cheap 4-hour window. So overnight, last week, under my old tariff, at 5p a unit, using 50 kilowatt hours of energy from the grid, that cost me £2.50 at 5p a unit. Move forward to tomorrow, when I pay the new tariff, which will be 12p a unit, that will be £6. So quite a jump, yes, but still a considerable saving, because if I'd used 50 kilowatts on the normal day rate, so if I just wasn't bothered about being smart with my charging, what would it have cost me? Well, at 41p, those 50 kilowatts would have cost me £20.50. So, you know, we've got the option of £6 or £20. Which would you prefer? Just for the fact that you've got some storage and then spend a few moments just setting the inverter, which I'm going to leave now because we're now into November. It's the 1st of November today. So for the rest of the winter, probably through till February, March, I shall just leave my inverter constantly filling up overnight my storage batteries. So this is what energy providers want us to do, to use the grid, to pull off the grid when there's the least demand. And to give us all that incentive, they offer really cheap overnight charging rates, which has got to be a good thing for the grid, but a good thing for you and I when it comes to meeting the cost of electricity. So if you're not with Octopus Energy yet, use my referral code in the description below. You do need a smart meter in order to get onto the Go tariff, but then you too can have these sort of rates and be smart with your energy usage. So as you can see from this screenshot from my app, charge the storage batteries through the night. The rest of today is just abysmal, but with careful management throughout the house, not leaving things on, I can go all day till the following 12:30 AM on the green electricity, which basically means it's either a little bit generated from solar or the vast majority on a really dull day or with the energy I bought the previous night on that cheap rate. So yeah, these make such a lot of sense. Now, battery storage will continue to grow in popularity. The energy providers want us to do it. It's going to help the grid. So if you haven't got any renewables, I can see battery storage really taking off over the next few years because it's just going to help everybody. So see my video here about my setup here on Orkney, and also here about how I use solar at night.